Check, check.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, it works. Welcome, welcome to Wednesday. All right. Oh wow,
Yes. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be in the groove.
bro. Been grooveless last week and a half ago. Oh shit.
Hey, Tanya, what's going on, Tanya?
Well, it's good time. Apologies about last week. I mean,
Indeed. What's up, Shay? Sweet things in the building.
shit outside. Appreciate it. What's going on over
Give
here?
it a little bit more
Let's check
time,
it
more
out.
people to join. Shout out to everybody tuning in from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, TikTok, IG. We appreciate all y'all for real.
Indeed. Yo, man. I know nobody here yet, but August is almost over, bro.
Dear summer.
Jesus. Jesus.
That's a fact, man. And I feel like this weather just came out of nowhere on some, yeah, man. Get your hoodies out.
This season in basketball practice like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Big
Shit.
facts. Big facts. You don't even know. You don't even know who's coming on the court until the hoodie come off. You're like, oh shit.
Oh shit. I didn't know he was so defined under that hoodie.
Yeah,
Looked like he has hot.
yeah, man. It was like, did that nigga graduate last year?
Word. Twice.
Oh man. All right, man. It's 8:25. I think the people have waited long enough. I know more people will file in as the time goes by, man. But we are FCP, man. Back to Wednesdays, back to business. Summer is over. Hope that you guys are enjoying the last couple of days going into the holiday weekend. I hope you got great plans ahead of you. But we are FCP, man. I am Senor Lee, and this is my man Ken Kapnick.
Outside.
All right. And every Wednesday, you know the vibes. If you are a FCP fan, man, we come on here and talk about what's hot, what's not, what's going on in our lives as professionals, as dads, as husbands, and as black men in this world just trying to make it, you know?
Especially. Especially. every every Wednesday's a work in progress.
You know it. You know it. So first and foremost, how we always start, my man. How you doing, bro?
I might have a confession. Start the show off with this.
Mm.
Um, Listen, my whole life I bragged about the 40/40 up here. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see the bus a block away. Oh, that's the bus we need. How you know you can see that? Yeah, I can see that. I ain't gonna lie, man. My not that my vision's going. It's still sharp. You know what I'm saying? But but it ain't box cutter sharp like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's become one of them knives. You gotta sharpen up before you start cutting up the onions, man. I
Like a
see my
button.
eyes be watering more now, all on their own, bro. How you know when it's glasses time? Is it just age? This old thing? Talk to me, bro.
Oh man, when you gotta start doing this shit, like you gotta
Oh
get up on
shit.
the screen and shit,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't say like if far distances are usually going to be the first to go, but I'm not really too concerned about that. When shit is right in front of you and you like squinting, getting close to the screen, or you getting close to whatever you're reading, that's a telltale sign that it's time to get them glasses, man.
Like I used to be a small font fan. I upped it a little bit. Not massive. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? But, on the Microsoft Word, on the Outlook, hold control. Hit the scroll a little bit on the mouse. Hit the font up a bit. Um, all right. I have to see the old eye doctor. Check them out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, man, it's old age, man. Trying to get to me, man.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it, bro. You know, sometimes I blame it on the fact that I'm probably staring at a laptop for too long. So I'll be like, let me just step away from the laptop, come back. It'll be all right. It'll heal itself. But I know that's a way of my eyes telling me, dude, like you only got so much time to be staring at this damn screen every day. And you're getting up there in age, man. It's a process, bro.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But old age is hitting me too, man. I kid you not. The workouts are the first place that I'm really finding out about old age, man. Push-ups. Like push-ups used to be something that was just
Do your thing.
as smooth as eggs for me, and now it's a struggle, bro. Like it is really a struggle to get a
Shits.
a good set of push-ups after while I'm doing like upper body workouts. And I'm like, yo, this is whack. Like
Man,
my arms are really like, yo, fuck
shaking
this
out.
shit. Who do you think you are? Like this is stupid. So definitely in the workouts. Memory. A lot of times where I'm trying to remember something that came up, and I start doing the hand fling, and I start calling it the thing, and people are like, "You mean this, that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that right there. That's it." Starting to do a lot more of that.
Yeah, yeah. The memories fading a bit. Outside of like, work issues, outside of that, memories just fading, bro. Like
Oh,
voluntary remembers coming and going for sure.
yeah, man. And then of course, man. Listen, we're transparent. We family. This is open.
Always, always.
You know what I'm saying? Even starting to, really get a little lazy when it comes to with my lady and love making. Like we look at each other sometimes and we're like, do we
Uh,
have enough energy to do
man.
this activity at the moment? Like y'all ever heat each other up and then look at each other like, you getting on top tonight, right?
It's like,
Like
come on. That's a big two in a row on my side of the fence. Like, what's up? When you gonna start pulling your weight? You're like,
yo,
damn,
you know what I'm saying? Like literally
damn,
sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to touch it. Cause I'm like, if I
damn.
start it, I'm gonna have to finish it. And if
Gotta
I don't
finish
got
it.
the energy for
You know the,
that,
you know the
it's
rules?
on me. Yeah,
You know
man.
the rules?
Yeah.
I mean, you open up the ballpark, you better swing the bat. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't. Man.
And you better not
Um,
freak out. Yeah, man.
yeah, man. It's been enough. Old age, familiarity. Yeah, I mean, it's been a few rain check. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We know the vibes.
Yeah.
Coming in real heavy, and it's just I'll be sleeping. You know the vibes.
No, yeah, absolutely, man. Actually, yeah, like I think I posted that the other day, man. Just full on confession. Canceling plans and just being lazy around the house is my love language. Like I
I've been telling y'all, man. I've been telling y'all for decades, bro. Y'all was outside. I was like, have fun, paper.
yeah, like we and my wife, she hates canceling plans. Like she feels like when she gets in front of like the pearly gates, they're gonna pull out an attendance record and charge her for how many times she canceled plans during
That's
her
funny.
life. But for me, ain't nothing like saying, "Yo, man, think I don't think we're gonna make it though." Like,
Yeah,
and then just being super fucking lazy in the crib, not doing a damn thing. Good times, man.
yeah, we gotta normalize that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with chilling. Know what I mean? Being too
Mhm.
fake sick for the plans. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's out of your control.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man.
Speaking
Uh
of getting old though, on that note, listen, we grow now. Now, are you too old to be grandma in that sense? When you was younger, mom's like a little cold in the air, hit the old thumb lick, get it out of here. You was young, had to take it. You know, cold in the air. Would you accept that as an adult from like an elder woman in the family?
absolutely not.
Nah? Like you popping heads? Like what you doing?
I'm not popping hands, but I'm Floyd Mayweather out that motherfucker. Like,
Oh, okay. Quick
you
one.
know,
Quick one.
you
Okay.
know.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
Listen, hey, we grew up on respect, but you got to be grateful out there if this is happening to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't do this to me before I was 5 and down, you can't do it to me now. Like, yeah. Like, if you ever did it to me at that age, I'm gonna let it slide. I ain't gonna let you get up in the crevice, but I acknowledge. All right, we good. You know what I mean? But anybody else, I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide. I bring that up because Savannah is on her way out. I was like, oh, you got, come, listen. It's like right here. I'm getting him like. She's like, Dad. It's like, what? It's like, gotta get it out. She's like, what if I did that to you? I'm like, I might pop your head. Have fun, baby. And I just like, yeah, I can't. It doesn't work that way. That two-way street is not a two-way street.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Oh man, anything else before we switch over to awareness and acknowledgement?
No, let's get into it.
All right. All right, man. So, first off, starting off with some terrible news out of Minneapolis. It looks like there was another mass shooting. Authorities confirmed, and this is via Fox News. This morning, a suspected shooter killed two school children during a Catholic mass in Minneapolis. The suspected gunman went by two names, Robin Westman and Robert Westman. He's accused of fatally shooting two children and injuring 17 others at Annunciation Catholic School on Wednesday morning. So still a lot of developments. This happened this morning. Supposedly there was a link to a YouTuber that is affiliated with some sort of armed organization. The YouTuber took to social media, instantly saying that he has nothing to do with this gentleman. He's never heard of them. I believe the gentleman goes by the name of Brandon Herrera. Um, and the shooter claimed to have met Brandon at SHOT Show. This is an acronym for shooting, hunting, and outdoor trade show. So still new developments, a lot going on, but it's always sad to hear about gun violence, especially when it impacts kids.
Yeah, mass shooting, the news shouldn't be this common as it is. Like, it happens way too often. But unfortunately, prayers are prayers, man.
Yeah, man. Of course, the suspected gunman died from self-inflicted gun wound. So, prepared to hear the usual song and dance about gun violence, and we're going to do everything we can to support the community. But I think the biggest support would be if we could find a way to reduce these situations.
Absolutely.
All right. Also sending a happy heavenly birthday to Denny. Is DJ's mom, who passed away a while ago. Uh, Beautiful soul, beautiful spirit, amazing person, and we miss her so much. So definitely happy heavenly birthday to Denny. DJ, hold your head. Denise, hold your head. The whole family, man, love y'all.
All right, rest in power.
Absolutely. And then listen, Ramel Lee, man, this guy never stops. He's always got something going on, man. Shout out to the family. Ramel Lee, managing partner of RD Lee Capital Partners, and Harlem Rock from Build a Dream. Tomorrow is their grand opening of Biz House. It is going to be your one-stop shop for everything from content creation to meeting space and professional services to help you scale your business. To live the dream, you have to see the dream, and why not build this dream in a place that offers everything? I looked at some of the services that they're going to be offering. It really looks tremendous. From the
Thanks.
pictures I've seen, it's a really good setup. So it's going down tomorrow evening, y'all, in Staten Island. You can see the address here, 420 South Ave, second floor. Hey, listen, think whatever you want about Staten Island. There's a lot of hidden gems out there, as Kenny can attest to, man. And this
Thank
is
you.
one.
It exists. I know it's the all the way. I get it. Come on to the other side for a little bit. We'll let you go back. Just come on, just come on over, man.
Definitely, man.
Shouts
So
to
if you're
Ramon, man. It's
looking
gonna be
to,
dope tomorrow.
yeah, man. So if you're looking to do, expand your brand content, just have somewhere to, bounce ideas around. And the greatest thing about it is the professional services part, right? You've probably been putting out content for so long. You've got a brand. You've probably been in business for a couple of years. How do you take your business to the next level? How do you scale? What are you missing out on? What opportunities out there? Why not go and get the help? It's a reception, so you'll get the full tour, the full gambit of everything that they have there, and then you take it from there. Right? The choice is yours.
Facts. Gotta check that out myself. Nice. Um, quick side note. Listen, I'm more of a Waffle House kind of man myself. Whenever I do go down south, get some quick eats. Waffle houses. Hey, you know what I mean? I have to watch at 6. But Waffle House is usually the place to be. You know what I mean?
Man, you about to make
There's been an
white people
uproar.
crazy in the chat, man. We was out in Florida. She was mad we didn't get no Waffle House.
Yeah, that was after for like a week. No
Yep.
waffles?
I'll get into it when we get
Man, sorry about that, Shay.
to.
But anyway, so on social media, there was an uproar. I guess the polar opposite of Waffle House, Cracker Barrel. They had a logo overhaul like a week ago. First major logo redesign in like almost 50 years. But the old image had an old dude sitting on the barrel. You know what I mean? Cracker Barrel stuff. I've been there probably once my whole life, and that was by accident. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh wow, this is really like a old cabin kind of. This is up. If you're into this kind of thing, this is dope. I'm not. So this might be my last visit, but this is cool if you like this kind of thing. But the fans of Cracker Barrel was not impressed with this new logo. With the removal of said man on barrel, it was a real bold Cracker Barrel sign. A lot of people felt it was a woke update, and they ain't like it. The backlash was tremendous. People from all over. Why they shifting? Trump has some shit to say. Like everybody was mad at him, right? Stocks plummeted. It was real bad. So it wasn't a full calendar week. Cracker Barrel made an announcement. So listen, man. Listen, we just trying some shit out. we heard your voices. And listen, man. We love Cracker Barrel like y'all do. We listen. You love us out of here, man. We going back to the old timer. My question is like, is social media that powerful? Where it's like, because I know they spent months working on this new logo, probably like a good year, thinking of a good time to drop it. Right before this, we got it, just like that, back to zero. All those promo shirts and logos, gotta go to that spot in Africa where the loser Super Bowl shirts go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that strong? Social media doing it like that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, look at the impact that streaming and social media had just on the BET Awards. Like, nowadays you don't even have to watch an event. You can just go on social media and get all the updates you want. They got clips from the event, they got commentary from the event. You can literally get everything you need to know, all the highlights, all the information. So, this goes back, man. This goes back to when we had the conversation about the Let Her Cook logo. During those meetings, you know what I mean? You have prospectus, you have drafts, you have a focus group. There's a process, y'all. Just like Kenny said, before any of this makes it to you. And and along the way, there was a bunch of people in the room like, yeah, yeah, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. And this is, as much as everybody is really trying to weaponize DEI, this is where diversity helps. Because if they had the right person in that room, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there wasn't no diversity in the room. They had to have the right person in the room. Big difference.
For some reason, I'm not getting a lot of diversity from Cracker Barrel up there in the office. I don't know why. I pray I'm wrong. It doesn't scream, from the outside.
Hey man, look, Cracker Barrel. I mean,
you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna say it's a layup.
Oh man. Hey, listen, that's the name, y'all. And don't fault me. I ain't come up with the name. But
listen, man.
Chef Cheryl said, if it's not broken, why fix it?
Exactly. Well, hey, speaking of Chef Cheryl, I still don't know why Aunt your mama had to go. That's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? I was happy at home with pancake box, but heard it was deep in the rap. So, but listen, man. I know we missed last week. We didn't get to catch up. I know we did before that live. Take the State. Loved it. Audio was a little funny, but we made it work. Yo, bro. Back in the States. That was the trip, bro.
Oh man. Florida was amazing. Florida's amazing. My in-laws got a really good setup. They're in a nice community. Definitely gave me this different perspective on my retirement. You always think you have your affairs in order until you see somebody in the situation and you're like, oh shit. Like this is real. Like, so being around them was definitely inspirational to see everything that my wife's mom and dad have done this entire time to set themselves up to be in the best situation possible. So it definitely lets us know if we want to see ourselves in that same place, how many years from now, because who knows when that's going to happen. We need to make sure we have the right things in order, just to, be able to live comfortably post work, right? Um, the morning jogs are different in a nice community, y'all. Um, I'm not shy about where I live. I'm in fucking Flatbush, Brooklyn. Will not tell y'all the street, but those who know.
Okay.
It's different jogging around here, y'all. It's completely different. It's a bit of like Jumanji. It can get a little interesting depending on which block you go down. But out there, I think my biggest run in was with a mosquito. Like I was
Nice.
mid, you know what I'm saying? I was
I
mid.
was worried.
I was about a mile in, and I looked to the left, just kind of looking at one of the houses, and when I came back forward, that shit was coming right at me. I
He
was
was in his way.
boxing at it.
He was in his way.
Yeah, man. So, but outside of that, that was the most running I had jogging around. Everybody says hi to you.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. We went to the beach. This is my first time at the beach this year. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I think the last 2 weeks I've been to the beach more than I've been the entire summer. Um, but we went to the beach. It was really cool. I got the wife to do a jog out there in 90-degree weather, y'all.
this sounds fucked up. It's like, I
It
know it's
was.
health and wealth and all, but I thought, oh man, 90 is
It
nuts.
was. Like we was probably about 0.4, 0.5 into it. I'm looking at her. I'm like, this is fucked up. Like,
I should have did this. I should have let you live.
yeah, man. I should have let you just chill on the beach, sip your drinks, and have a good time. But respect to her, man. She stuck it out. We did the mile going there. We did probably a good 0.4, 0.5 coming back. And we both looked at each other and like, this is stupid. It's like 90
Crazy.
degrees. We was drinking last night. What are we trying
Right.
to prove? So we walked the rest of the way back. But yeah, the beach was cool. We had a good time. There's like the beach is like a hobby. Like there's all kinds of things that you can get to
Yeah.
really have the best time on the beach. Like the chairs, you come with a regular chair on the beach, niggas is looking at you like, oh, this nigga don't go to the beach a
Rookie.
lot. Like,
He's a rookie.
yeah, they see you carrying bags. Like I was telling my wife and a couple other people the first time I went to the beach with a colleague of mine, homeboy had a whole trolley with all his drinks and everything like that. He had the umbrella with the screw at the bottom.
Yeah.
Putting that joint in the sand, and I ain't gonna do
Yeah.
that. But he was twisting it around in the sand and all that shit. And I was just there, like I had my little towel. I was
He thought
like,
you was good.
yeah.
Ah man. Beach is an experience.
What? Yeah, man. But now the beach was cool.
So
Darius enjoyed it to the fullest. Like, you know what I mean? From going to the beach, we went over to Universal Studios. I think that was the first time I've driven there, just me and the family. Like, usually I was in the car with somebody else and we were going there, like, it was just us three. And we had a good time
nice.
until it started pouring. And I know Mrs.
Oh,
Lee is on. So, yes, I'm going to talk about this.
uh-oh.
Whenever you see clouds and you get a warning, 9 times out of 10 in Florida, it's gonna rain. It is
Should
gonna
respect.
rain.
Gotta respect
Yo,
the clouds.
it's not like in New York. New York's clouds be faking the funk. They not gangsters at all. But them Florida clouds, they gangsters. They run that. They run that state. Period.
You
You see
can't
them bad
just
boys
sleep on the
roll up.
clouds.
Yo, that rain was no joke. So now they went on some ride. And so I'm standing there. I'm like, yo, babe, I don't think y'all should go on this ride, man. It's about to start pouring. She was like, one more ride, one more ride. Darius hit me with the look like,
We can do this.
so I'm trying to be cool, dad, and all this shit. I regretted it instantly. Soon as they went in, Kenny, soon as they went into the ride, monsoon hits the place.
Yeah.
And then Listen. I'm not a people person. I know that may shock some people because I work
Yes.
because I work with a lot of people, but it always puzzles me when I stand in a spot and people feel like they got to stand right next to me. There's space all around.
Universal Studios, man.
There was space, bro. There was mad space. Like no matter where you stood, you was getting
At
hit
the
by
train
rain.
station.
No matter where you stood in this area, you was gonna get hit by rain. And I swear, Kenny, I found the most snug corner
But you had
where
it.
I could just be by my because I was already pissed off. So the last thing I wanted was to be pissed off and somebody up next to me. Yo, this couple came through with the whole baby crying. I was there like,
Damn. I mean, it is Universal Studios. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you can take the guy out of Brooklyn. You take Brooklyn out the guy, man. He's like, yo, man, personal space.
yo,
Shut that
I was
baby
just,
up.
and then they look, yo, but
Oh, shit.
then they looking at me like, why won't he move down? Like, fuck y'all. Yeah, there
Ah,
was mad space over here.
man.
Like, come
It's like,
on now. Like,
you mind moving over to that other dry spot? Yeah, man.
yeah.
Damn right, am I. Oh,
You know,
man.
wet no matter where you went. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like I had the only dry spot and they was trying to be dry too, Kenny. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there was nothing you could do.
Wait, I got a question. I know you had to go get cover. She
Mhm.
wasn't on a ride. You advised for them not to go, but they went without your approval. What happened on the ride? Like, did it stop? Did they let them go?
So in Universal Studios, I believe all of the rides in that park, because it's like 4 different parks in
Mhm.
that park are inside.
Okay.
So they still were able to do the whole thing. It's just that shit took like 45 minutes to a damn hour for them to actually come back. And
Oh
then
no.
I had to call her and be like, hey man, where
Going
y'all
back?
at?
I got
Yeah.
the car
Like,
key, man. I can make this move without you.
you know what I'm saying? I was like, did y'all get whooped? Did y'all get whooped like Harry Potter? Like I didn't
Damn.
know what happened. It was crazy, man. But outside of that, Darius had an amazing time between the beach. He went on a lagoon. He went to a lagoon park with his titi and what I'm saying, his grandparents. Um, he had a good time. He had an awesome time. He was so excited to go. So it was so important that when he got there, he had a good time. So
Nice. That's
that was
what it was for, man. So,
yeah, man. So definitely it was a cool. We spent the week out there. It was a good test run for remote work. So got that,
hey,
got that in the book.
you got the
Um,
internet up. I'm
yeah,
clocking.
man. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And then after that, when we got back, finally got to hang out. Shout out to Titi Yoli and Carmen. Haven't hung out with them in a long time.
Nice.
Went to Coney Island, bro. I haven't been to Coney Island in decades.
I've driven by like maybe 8 months ago, but
Yeah.
I was not slowing down. How was it though, man? Was it nostalgia for you? Probably goes just like the Easter days, right?
So we only went to the beach.
Okay.
So that's why I say like decades, because I remember going to Coney Island Beach when I was real little, and then we never went back there again.
Sh-
But
Shameless. I've never been to the beach. Coney Island. I've been to Coney Island a lot. I've never set foot on that city my entire life. Continue, my brother.
yeah,
Man,
but went to the beach. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not as cutthroat as it used to be on the boardwalk. I
okay,
did a nice little
that's good.
jog before I went on the
Good.
beach, and it was cool, man. You can definitely tell when you're not in when you're getting close to the PJs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not far,
So
not far.
it was interesting as I was running and I saw the scenery changing. I was like, okay, I know where I'm at now.
So slow it down. So yeah, let me start rapping back on this slap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. But listen, man, my little man had a traumatic moment at the beach, man.
What happened to D Money?
So we brought everything, right? We brought sandwiches, fruit, liquor, water, all that shit. So they thought it was a good idea to pour the liquor in water bottles. And when Darius goes for water, Darius doesn't really look for labels for anything. So Darius picks up the water bottle. Mind you, me and Shay are right there. We're talking to each other like nothing's wrong. Darius twists the cap, does the only gulp,
Oh,
and my man, it was like he was spitting fire.
it was. It was. It was this is 151 in pure form. Oh my God. Oh,
Yo.
was it a clear liquid in a clear bottle?
It was a clear liquid. It was a clear
Ah, yeah,
liquid.
I get it. That was incognito. I get it. But
Oh man, I felt
uh,
so bad. Yo, I jumped out of my seat. I was like, Darius, oh no. I was like,
he was
you
like,
okay?
get the real water. We need it.
He wanted to talk to us so bad, but he couldn't. Like,
Damn. Um,
yo,
hey man, it's a good lesson now. Don't you ever put this in your body.
thank you. Thank
It's
you.
the devil's juice. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Now give me that back.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man, but
Damn
outside
man.
of that, man, it was a great trip, good times, man. Always great times with them, man. For real.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I gotta get to Coney Island within the year. At least stop at Nathan's, man. Get some French fries, get out of there. But I gotta make it over there. What's up,
Yeah,
man?
yeah, man. So I think that's a good segue into our main topic, man. You ready?
Let's go.
All right, y'all. FCP Dad series. We have not done this in a while, so we felt it was only right with the closing of summer to bring it back real quick and do it on some Dear Summer shit, man. Dear Summer, the kids will miss you as always. Every year, they know that this time of year is coming around, and they meet it with regret. But we always hope that they meet it with some sort of fulfillment that they had a decent summer, a good summer, or maybe an awesome summer. So that's what we're gonna get into first, man. Before we talk about the kids, rate your summer from a 1 to 5.
You talking lifetime? Or just these last 2 weeks.
This summer, this summer,
Um,
what was this summer?
on a 1 to 5 rate, I give my person a summer. Firm 2.3. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think I passed the test, but a firm 2.3.
Okay, all right. I'll always give my wife and I a bar to aim for. So I'll give us a solid 3.5
Okay.
this summer.
Okay.
I definitely think we hit the mark in August. Like July, we started to pick up and hit our stride, and then August, I think we nailed it. We definitely had a really good time in August. Yep.
Second half, you brought it home. Hey, Tom
Yeah.
Brady did it. Won it all. 28-3 ain't bad. As long as you win the game.
Definitely, man.
That's what's up. Shout out to
So what do you
August.
feel were the best experiences with your kid? Your kid, I should say, had this summer.
Sadly, it wasn't with me. Um,
Mm.
Uncle Mel pulled through in the clutch. He took the girls. He took all of them. Took all the kids over to Six Flags. They all came back, hooped, exhausted. I was like, "Bravo, brother!
Yeah,
Bravo! You did the
yeah,
thing, man. Get them
yeah.
exhausted." But the stories they came back with was I thought Kennedy had some more heart in her. You know what I'm saying? She seems very, rah rah. I'm all into the action. But when you get to the front of the line and you look up, it's
Mm-hmm.
like you got to step back. So
Yeah,
she's like,
screaming.
"Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one, man. I'm gonna meet you by the exit here gate." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But yeah, that was. I think the running the Six Flags with the fam was probably the good part of the summer.
okay. Um, yeah, I would probably go with that one too, and I think a close tie with where I was there would be um the beach.
Okay.
I think the
Okay.
beach, because he is a fish. He loves being in water. So anything where he can be in the water as long and as much as he wants to be, he's down for that. So yeah, I definitely go with that as well.
Yeah, I might.
Um,
I'll copy your sentiment. My best with them was my one beach experience in like last like 15 years. It was a local beach too, over here on the island. But yeah, they had fun that day. You know what I mean? We had the drinks and beer cans, so it was cool. So there was no melee. So
no, yeah.
everybody made it home.
Hey, hey, listen, man. Sometimes you gotta learn the lessons the hard way, man. I get it. I
Right.
totally get it. Um, so listen, every year, I think every year, summer does something for the kids, right? It puts them in a unique space where they can either grow from it or, you know what I'm saying, they develop something that interests them that's different. Was there anything this summer that you feel was new with your kid? And so what would you highlight?
I think IG's down. Um, I don't know. I might have fumbled this summer for the kids.
Mm.
Um, hate to admit it out loud, but I know my wife is sitting going, "Yeah, I told you I was going to do something. I told you I was going to do something." But no, we do something next weekend. We do something next weekend. We'll make sure we do something next week. He's like, "What you mean Labor Day is coming up?" You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I think I definitely dropped the ball for them this summer. Summer 25. Well, that wasn't their funnest, but hopefully 26 got a lot of sparks to it.
Got you.
See if I can redo this IG while we have. I'm listening though.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the link on IG real quick for YouTube just in case people can't get on here. Yeah, sorry to our Facebook and IG crew. Not quite sure what's going on tonight, but YouTube is live. Mm. Yeah, I put the YouTube link on IG. They hear you. All right. All right. So anybody, I don't know if y'all could. Yeah, we're not streaming on there no more. I put the link up on IG so people could go to YouTube. So hopefully they click over there. Let me just add me and share my YouTube IG as well.
So I can figure out this Facebook one. Check, check.
Let me just put it on Facebook. What's up, Shay? Baby girl.
Facebook should be back. IG should be back. Clicking again. Apologies.
Oh, good, oh, good. We back, we back. All right. So let's go back to that last question, man. I know we had a quick glitch. So the last question I asked Kenny was, with every summer, we feel like things can change about your kids, whether it's their appearance, their personality, things that they're interested in. So I asked Kenny if he saw anything new out of the Nelson clan this summer.
Man, let me tell you, these three man, three musketeers, different levels of life every day. But they all did teach me something this past summer. It's quick 7 weeks so far. The oldest, I have to start adjusting to her having friends, both sexes. Yeah, so females, got a few males, but one male in particular, the conversations more than others. Keep an eye on that kid. But outside of that, I've been growing. Pause. Growth. Trying to be a dad. Give your young leaders some space. But you're still dad. Thin line. Thin line. And I'm a habitual line stepper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm you know what I mean? She gonna keep me my P's and Q's, but I'm gonna do the same. I'll jump to Lennox for a second. Listen, this was first speech therapy summer. Because you said we talking and like little yellow dudes. God damn it. Pixar's mascots.
Oh, Minions.
Minions. Yeah, he still talking Minions. Like when he wants something, clear as day. But when he starts like, yeah, moody, he just I'm like, people talk English, I go in the corner. We're not gonna play this game with you, you know what I'm saying? But the speech therapy has helped a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's expressing his notes a bit more. And before he was kind of like treating like school. He was like, I don't want to go. So I'm like, yo, we're going to flying class. Try to jazz it up. He still wasn't feeling it. So when we park, there's a Carvel right next to the spot. I'm like, yo, we're going with no tears, no fuss. Yo, soft serve on the come out. What's good? Rainbow sprinkles? He's like, Rainbow? All right, I can get it together. He shaped up quick. So I learned from him, bribing might be a thing. So as long as ice cream's around, he'll be good. And Kennedy, I'm learning I have to relax with her because I had the feeling I was pushing her into more things than maybe she didn't or don't want to do. Because, hey, we played on teams as in the 19th. We made sure we didn't miss practice. Made sure, had everything ready for game time. I'm like, yo, Kendall, let's go. We gotta go. She's like, we gotta go today. I'm like, yo, once a week. Yeah. I'm like, it's the preseason, like off season, springtime. She's like, what, like 2 weeks in a row. I'm like, this is only the third week. What are you talking about? No, we gotta go. She's like, can I skip this one? And then, mom's legal. She's like, well, she did go 2 times. It's okay to miss one. It's like, yo,
you're not
okay. I'm like, yo, you know what? You got legal on your time today. I'm gonna let this Thursday slide. I'm gonna give it to you. But next week, we getting there early and we staying late. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but for her, I'm learning to not overly push. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever force her to do something that she really don't want to do. Just doing it because somebody told her to do. So I'm finding that balance. But all 3 of them this summer, they taught me a little wrinkle about who they're going to be in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just nervous, more nervous than I was yesterday. How about you, man? What has D Money taught you about himself and some of that you ain't know in the springtime?
He's definitely a lot more inquisitive, and he's going through this trivia phase. Like every other day, he has a random question.
Okay.
Sometimes it's legitimate stuff.
Good stuff.
You know what I mean? Just really asking about life and stuff like that. But a lot of times it's really like, come on, dude. Like his infamous question now is, if there's a cryo chamber, why isn't there a pyro chamber?
Oh.
And me and my wife are like, I mean, that would literally be like cooking humans. He's like, yeah, but maybe it will be this chamber where people could lose weight. I'm like, I don't know if you can associate that with pyro, bro. That sounds like a sauna or a sweatbox. He was like, yeah, but it could be called pyro chamber. I'm like, dude, it doesn't work like that. He's like, yes, it does. If a cryo chamber could work, why can't a pyro chamber? I'm like, dude, get out the room.
You're not average.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like,
and then just melt the fat off. I feel
I mean, and it's funny because my wife, she excuses herself from the conversation real quick. She's like, I'm not getting involved in this shit. So me and him would just be going back and forth. I'm like, yo, you're making no sense. Like, pyro chamber, that's literally cooking humans. You're a cannibal now. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Like, he's like,
Long time.
Yeah, he's like, no, Dad. If they could make a chamber to freeze people, they could make a chamber to help people lose weight. I'm like, those two don't correlate. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking
Apples
about?
and oranges. Apples and oranges.
Yeah, man. Like he really gets he knows how to get to me sometimes. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. It needs to make sense. But it's amazing how he's just like me, because then sometimes I'll do some shit like that. He's like, yo, but you're not making any sense. Like this the technicality of it isn't landing. Um, that's what I'm seeing about his personality. He's super technical. It has to make sense to him, but then his sarcasm can be through the roof sometimes. Gotta
Chopper.
kind of gotta kind of scale him down on that. He is definitely teaching him more about his surroundings. He's still, he just kind of walks in a tunnel vision. He takes 2 steps back without making sure anything's behind him. So I'm a little concerned about his awareness right now. He's just having too much fun bouncing all over the place. And, I'm always worried about, is he going to trip over something? He's his mother's son. You know what I mean? So,
Shout out to Shay.
Yeah, maybe running into the wall and getting mad at the wall sometimes.
Who put this here?
Yeah.
Yeah. The nerve.
Just like that. But I feel like this summer we came through for him, and it shows because he tells us, and we see it in his smiles, we see it in his face. So now we're at that stage now where it's the end of the summer, so it's going from we staying up, it's lit, to y'all better get your ass in the bed early. Yeah. How is that transition going for you right now?
Horrible. I've been pushing it a good extra 3 days, and I'm like, yo, man, I'm gonna start whipping it back into shape. Tomorrow night, man, it's gonna be 11:30, 11 after that, 10:30 after that, 10 after that. We're gonna get this done at 8:48. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, both last 2 nights were terrible. Like Kennedy, her whole schedule's flip flops. She's falling asleep at like 5 in the afternoon, waking up at 11 at night, up to like 3. You know what I mean? And then like falling asleep, wake back up at like 6 to like 12, strong. AM kid, getting it in. That afternoon is rough. So I don't know what she's gonna do after lunch. School stuff next week. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Like sometimes I'll go to the bathroom and I'll see him up like 1 a.m, just kind of pacing in the kitchen. And I'm like, am I a good father? Like my son is just in the living room, just pacing back and forth, talking to himself. Like, if dinosaurs could come back, then I think we could. I'm just there like
you rubbing your eyes like, how long you been here? Dents in the floor, man. How long you been walking?
Yo, seriously, man. So, every year, like you said, man, I love your analogy, right? Like the wind down of the time, it's like training camp. You got to get them back in shape, just like you said. So, it's that. I think we have to start this weekend, which is going to be tough because
it's going to be tough, man. It's Labor Day weekend too. Ain't no bullshit. Ain't one of them bullshit weekends. You gotta go do some shit this weekend. Last hurrah type shit. So first day of school. Hopefully the energy of going to see your friends and put some clothes on, get out the house by 7 o'clock again. Day one, I hope the energy's there.
Yeah.
Knowing my kids, they'll be there. Day 2 though, they were like, nah, I seen them yesterday, I'm good.
Washed.
So I was like, damn. Got 9 more months of this, so I need you to shape up quick. But it's going. Yeah, next week gonna be rough. I'm happy it's only 2 days, but it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, man. Anything else before we wrap up this main topic?
Nah, man. Summer kids this summer, we miss them. Hopefully they did enjoy the time that they did, and till next summer. Do's and do nots. You know what I mean? But after summer, man, all that means is football is here.
You know it. Yeah.
How about
That's
you? Anything on this one?
oh, listen, man. Yeah. Listen, bravo to the wife. Babe, you did amazing this summer, making sure that our son had the best time. Um, and we see it in his face, we see it in his laughs. Like I said earlier, dear summer, we'll miss you again. But thank the Lord for seeing another summer. And to all of you parents that didn't, you 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 have to learn not to beat yourselves up if you didn't get to do certain things this summer. As long as you tried your best to make sure your kid has some sort of experience, that's a win. You know what
Or
I mean? If you didn't make it to the islands, but you took them to Long Island, that's
still now,
still a trip. You know what I'm saying? It's still a trip. You know what I'm saying?
not about the
If
size of the boat, about the ocean in the ocean. Oh,
as parents, I hear the stories sometimes that you're just beating yourselves up, but you got to give yourself that grace, man, because what probably held you back
mhm.
from doing certain things this summer. Don't let that get you down, man. You got another 8 months to figure it out before
You know what I
summer's
mean?
right back around the corner. And then, you know what I'm saying? Just start planning from now, man. That's the best I could tell you. Start researching programs, start,
Facts.
booking your trips early. They got payment plans that you can make, but
Word.
just plan, man. Plan accordingly, plan ahead. And I guarantee you, man, next summer will turn out just how you want it, God willing.
Word. That's what's up. I did see something else this past week. Um, there was a big debate regarding Section 8. Um, there's going to be
Bars.
a new, I mean, I do this on Wednesdays. Um, but they are going to start the process of removing lifelong Section 8 housing recipients. Um, they are going to put a cap on it where you will no longer be able to have it beyond 2 years. So if you've been on it for like years, decades, I don't know when.
Mm.
I don't know if your 2 years start the day the hammer comes down, or you get retroactive. Like yo, you've been 28. You've been out of gold stars, But
Mm.
for October 2025, they're supposed to be doing the budget for 2026, and that's when these rules will be sent to the states. So I think they're trying to push the agenda of Section 8 being a temporary stay, which is what was meant to be, I believe, initially when it was created. But time keeps going. It's like y'all got no problem. I ain't got
Yeah,
no problem. There's
that's
somebody
right.
hiring, and you're still paying. So we're good, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But public housing authority representatives were making contact with the people who are currently on Section 8, who've been here for the longest. So I don't know if they're just going to stop picking up their phones or how they're going to try to maneuver. Listen, you've been on for a while. Got your days. Shit getting crazy. Spooky out there.
Yeah, man. Housing is nasty work. It's
Yeah.
nasty work. I'm going through my own little housing Olympics myself. So
Ain't it fun?
it is nasty work. And my brother, thank you so much, man. I know everybody don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but thank you so much for this process.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Anyways,
sir.
back to the topic. Um, listen, this should have been expected, and FCP, we always try our best to bring you the news. We told you about the new Medicaid requirements, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there are work requirements now to be on Medicaid. I think the latest number they're reporting is about 10 million people who have been removed from Medicaid.
Damn.
So you had to know all the other programs were going to be impacted. They even took away SNAP.
Yeah.
And that was a food program that was helping a lot of people. So you had to know housing was next. You know what I mean? You had to know housing was next. And I think to Kenny's point, right? And listen, I'm not judging anybody's situation. I'm just speaking facts. I remember people purposely getting lower income jobs so they could qualify for Section 8.
Mhm.
But in their defense, shit was fucking expensive.
Still is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? It still is. And to Kenny's point, inflation, of course, is nowhere near at where it is or was at where it is now when this person had to do that. So
Yeah,
imagine if I'm saying it back then, it was that bad, then right now, this is going to impact a lot of people negatively. But, you can't. This is tough, man. Like it was supposed to be a temporary program until you got on your feet, and then you could move on to paying like everybody else.
they're not even reaching the
Oh
surface
man,
though.
yeah,
It was rough. It was rough with that one.
yeah, Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Eb said, "Damn, I need Snap." They still do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Eb, with this one big beautiful bill, whatever he's calling it today, a
Yeah.
lot of that stuff got removed. Eb. A lot of that stuff got removed. Sylvia, what's up, Sylvia? Sylvia says sad rent so high, especially for single women. Yeah,
Mm,
tough business. Tough business. Oh man. But no, that was a good one, man. Thank you for bringing that one. My heart goes out to everybody.
word. Um, over the entertainment.
Yeah, let's do it.
Listen,
Starting
man.
things
Talk
off.
to me, talk to me, bro.
Oh man, so Cardi B, man, Cardi B has been the talk of the town this year for reasons that weren't in the best light, but right now, Cardi,
That's hot.
Imaginary Players, man. She took a classic song from Jay-Z, probably I think one of the
Most notable
highest
ones.
ranked songs where
It's up
Jay-Z
there.
was really just talking the shit.
It's up there.
Um, and Cardi did right by it, man. In my opinion, I felt she did right by it. In Cardi fashion. You know what I mean? There's a line about a glory hole in there. I thought that one was on brand. I will not repeat it, but you can go listen to the song and get it for what you think it is. And the rich talk was on 10. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like she was definitely letting y'all know that she spends uh enormous amount of money on everything and pretty much put every chick that thinks she's in the same lane as her in check. I give this one to Cardi, man. I think she did right by it, and not only that, she helped boost the streams for Jay
You know
because
how
you
that
know how
goes.
it goes.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, man. But what did you think?
Like Rich Shop, she had on a million. She killed all that. Um, I was nervous because her run was of yo. She used imaginary joint for the sample. I'm like, which part? It's kind of like a slow beat for Cardi. She probably gonna chop it up, do some, you know what I mean, do some drill shit. You know what I'm saying? But she caught me for a loop. She kept it real simple, all barred up. There wasn't a lot of punch-ins. Wasn't too happy about that, but whatever. I know she moving the group in and out of court, beating bitches up. She's busy. Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't gonna get the song done. We get the song done. It is what it is. But she delivered though. I don't know. This is one I would put as a single before my album came out. I think it's been a good album cut that got popular after the album release, but to put it to the forefront, I respect
mm,
it. Um, she no longer has to chase like that old person she was as far as the drill music and the features that she's been great at. Just step into a new box. And plus, Jay cleared it. So, worst case scenario, Jay cleared it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it
yeah.
is. But I think she did good on this one. She brought it home.
No, definitely, absolutely, man. Shout out to Cardi. Definitely a different offering, different
Or
offering, and
it
to
was almost
come
all
with
set.
this. I see what you did there. Um, but I think this was a good follow up to Outside because Outside was high energy. She was talking that shit for the ladies. This one definitely was just on some like some smooth, rich lady shit. I
Facts.
dig it. I dig it.
Oh, another female that came out. We got to throw it on the deck. Tiana Taylor. She just dropped a new album with a lot of features, not the way you would expect them. She has a ton of female representatives in the Hollywood landscape to some capacity, mostly role models to her, delivering some dope perspective, intros into the next tracks. You know what I'm saying? She kind of killed that a lot. But yeah, I didn't see the whole thing. Heard the first half, but Tiana go Tiana, and I've been a fan for a while. Escape Room. That's the name of the album.
Nice.
Always love to see her do some things. She had Taraji, Lucky Day was doing something. Jill Scott on a song called Boom Pump Jump. I'll let you figure it out yourself. But she got
Jill
a
don't
lot of good
play, man.
tracks on there. A lot of good tracks on there. Hold you.
Yeah. Don't let Jill Scott fool you. Jill Scott is probably one of the most sensual, sexual performers out
Yes,
there. You know what I mean? You won't get that directly from her music, but if you ever go see her perform, Jill Scott is no fucking joke. So I could imagine
every
Jill
day,
Scott and
every day.
Tiana Taylor linking up. That's what's up. All right, man. So y'all know I'm into the reality shows. Love is Blind UK is out. One of the biggest reasons I love Love is Blind UK is that the hosts are different. If you're a fan of the show, you know how I already feel about Nick and Vanessa Lachey. To me, Nick is a great host on his own. But when Vanessa's with him, I feel like she's just super biased, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, 10 toes down on that. You hate that girl.
100%, man. 100%.
Hate's a strong word, but dislike is heavy.
I just feel like there should be new opportunities for Love is Blind USA hosts. That's I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm always down for a conversation, Vanessa, but the proof is in the video. The proof is in what you've done. It just looks very real biased from my point of view. But whatever. Love is Blind UK is out now. There's new episodes available today where people are deciding at the altar if they're gonna get married or not. But in the theme of FCP Dad series, and I see we got a couple of people on with us. Shout out to Tanya, Jeff, Sylvia in the building, everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, IG. Love is Blind. How would you feel if one of your kids went on this show?
Ooh. It would depend on what stage of life they were in. Listen, if they get the whole relationship thing, a valiant effort on their way to success, they got there, never got to come across their soulmate. Fuck it, roll the dice. I mean, if he was outside, you tried him, been to state to state, country to country, passport stamped up, nobody came back from DR with you. Listen, man, go give it a shot, man. Go see who matches up with you, all the computer algorithms, meet them at the altar, and see if it works out that way. Because give it a shot, but I wouldn't allow them to do it if they was still young in life. I want them to be over that hill of not success. Used to be on the way up, want to go, but over the it's time to go home phase in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you figured it out a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind later and like I'd be very upset. They signed up young. How about you?
Well, I mean, I don't know what the requirements are to get on the show. But if we're talking about when they are of age to go on the show, I ain't gonna lie, man. If Darius went on there, I'd be anxious for my TV time. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh shit! You gonna steal the light from her?
I'd be the flyest, whatever age nigga on Love Is Blind. I swear to God, like I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I swear. Like soon as I'm gonna be like, so do y'all want me to give the I'm supportive dad response, or do you want me to be like, what the hell, bro? Like you got all this going for you, and you had to go on a reality show for real? Come on, man. Like I gotta practice my make it stick moment. And for all of you who don't know what that is, it's a very famous book for anybody who does like presentations or anything like that. Anytime you do a presentation, anytime you do a speaking event, you want to do something where you make it stick. So when people leave the show, they leave your presentation, they're like, yo, that shit was funny as hell. I'm gonna have my make it stick moment on Netflix, and then I'm gonna spin that off into my own old show. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be an old reality show we're gonna call it 55 plus.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then we just gonna get shit popping at that point.
Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. Um, I think they call that is it the Golden Butcher? What's it called? I
Oh,
think it's one
yeah,
of those
yeah,
senior citizen bowl, some shit like that.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
man.
The silver foxes outside. You know what I'm saying? Making it happen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be doing Fixodent commercials. Like, I got it all planned out in my head, bro. I got it all planned out off here, man.
Yo, taking this to the goalpost. Oh shit, that is funny. His name might end up
Oh,
on that shit. He probably ain't signed up himself. Like, why y'all calling me? You didn't sign up. Hey, whoa, give me that phone, son. That's his ass. Yeah, we'll be there. 6 o'clock. Yeah, we'll be there.
yeah.
It's kind of time to go shoe shopping. What? Oh shit.
That's
That
a
is a
fact.
good one.
Oh man, yeah. But nah, seriously, I don't know how I take it. I'm so for my son's happiness. As long as it's a healthy way for him to get it, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. As long as it's a healthy way, as long as he is of sound mind and body making this decision, I'm all for it. Because I've had some unconventional ways of getting towards the things that I want in life. So who am I to stop him in this his new world and his new generation of
Mhm.
how he's gonna get to his love and happiness?
Okay. Okay. Hey, man, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Ready for sports corner?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. First off, I want to start off with a random thought, and this is very timely because the U.S. Open is here in New York, man.
Mhm.
Um, I have a newfound respect for tennis, and not just because I've been watching it very closely for my parlays, but just making sure that I've been watching the game so much, and one of the commentators the other day said something that stuck with me, and she said tennis is such an amazing sport because it's not regulated by time. And I sat back and I thought about that, and I'm like, yo, she's absolutely right. The game is not over until you reach the amount of points that you need and sets that you need to win. Other than that, it's you and your opponent, or if you're doing doubles, you and your teammate
You
against each.
versus y'all.
Yeah,
Word.
that's it. There's no running until the time runs out. There's no holding. There's nothing you can do. You have to earn every inch out there until either the other team quits or the other person quits, or you flat out win the match. That I got a newfound respect for it, brother. Really
Yeah,
do.
it might be the most intense one-on-one out there. The
Yeah.
clock. Like baseball, they try. Golf, they try. It's just too long.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just too long. They need clocks.
Yeah.
But but where yeah, tennis is the ultimate sport in that regard. Shots to them for sure.
Mhm.
It's not easy either. Like I used to play around, just try to. I'm not. I'm below mediocre and like table. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just yeah.
Mhm.
Still fucking up. Like court the court, front to back, hard shots, low shots. It's rough, man. You got to be supreme shape to get that done.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh man. Also on the sport front, listen, man. I know cable TV's gone, but ESPN is still out there. You get a moment. You know what I'm saying? But it was a special presentation this past week, man. Old school ESPN alumni Rich Eason hosted his first show. Was supposed to end in like 22 years. Super dope. Haven't seen him since the Stew days. But his first day back, he made sure we all knew, like, yo, man, you see me, you see him. You know what I'm saying? So he gave a cool little shout out at the beginning of the segment. But shouts to Rich, man. Welcome back to the scene, bro. Not sure where he left. I didn't do too much research on it. Sorry about that, y'all. But happy he's back.
Yeah,
Um,
that was legendary, man.
and another cool thing that happened, yo, man. Senior presentation. D Rose, man. It's time. Listen, young man. Number one in Chicago. Will never be one again. Unless, I mean, your son want to come on through. You know what I mean? We got it. We got it. You got us. You know what I'm saying? We got to give it to him if he wants it. But
Right,
shouts to
that's
D
right.
Rose, man. They announced his jersey retirement. Presentation going to be next in January. But shouts to D Rose, man. Still wish you got that chip, man. MVP was dope, but still wish you got
Yeah.
that chip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, that is Chicago royalty right there, man. That is D Rose. You gotta respect what he did for the game. Injury plagued, but even in his comeback, he was humble. He still gave us some amazing memories, even when he did his comeback. Never forget that big game he had on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Mhm.
So definitely shout out to D Rose, man, and everything he gave to the game of basketball, and will still give. Right? It's not like he's done being involved.
Word, word. Just give me
Yeah.
1 second. How'd you get the thing again? What is that? Up y'all.
Yeah. IG ain't letting us be great, but it's all good. We are great on YouTube.
We'll be right back.
Shout out to everybody tuning in from YouTube, Facebook,
Appreciate you.
Twitch, X, TikTok. Let me go over on TikTok, see what's going on over here.
Mm.
See what the engagement looking like on TikTok. Alright. Oh man. While we wait for a reconnection to IG. All right, I think we are back. Let me just
Should be
check
popping in any second.
something. All right, I'm sure it'll come up in any minute. Um, so speaking of some sports news, we got Shador Sanders, QB3 over on the Browns, man. Listen, I feel this is temporary, but I know you are the football aficionado. Can you predict what week he becomes the starter?
I mean, I really need him to move up to 2 in order for my week 4 prediction to hit.
Right.
So got to move to week 7 now. Just because of the depth chart order now. Uh,
Mm.
Gabriel's have to fuck up. Flacco says I'm good. So it's like, uh, I was really hoping that the week 1 preseason performance was enough to get him right
Right.
behind Flacco. Pause. But it didn't work out. So it's, yeah, I'll give it week 7. Week 7 ish. How
All
about
right.
you? What were your predictions at?
No, I agree with you, man. I know the NFL could be interesting. I mean, I give Flacco week 4, and not performance wise, just like Flacco's up there, man. Like I appreciate the fact that he's still out there giving up his body to the game of football. But these linebackers, these defensive guys, they're just getting stronger and younger and
Fast.
stronger. And
That's not what it used to be.
yeah, so at some point you just kind of be like, all right, man, you can go out there if you want to. Uh, it's not going to be a fun time, that's for sure. So I think week 7 is reasonable. I give Flacco till about week 4 before, if they have a bad record or he gets hurt, then they throw the QB2 in there, and then depending, interceptions wise or whatever the case may be, especially if the record still is looking a little shaky,
Yeah.
I can see them saying, you know what, fuck it, we might as well just give them the chance out there. And if anything, it's going to be the most watched game. I'll tell you that. Whenever they do put them in and start,
Bruh, I ain't seen the Browns game. It's that first preseason one. I missed the
yeah,
rest of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Definitely missed the
yeah,
rest of them. But
yeah.
yeah, if Gabriel has not great week. It's not going to be. It's going to be. It should be a cakewalk home. But one thing that did kill me though was the end of the preseason. Listen, Shador had his highlights in the preseason, but when they zoomed in on the low lights, he did look funny in the light. There's some pocket presence moments where he kept drifting back, drifting back. He's moving beyond the coverage of your offensive line. And hey, they weren't the
Mm,
starters, but they were still doing their job to the best of their ability. It's a little
yeah.
pocket. You got to step back into it. Gabriel, during those last few weeks, was doing that one facet a little better than he was. I mean, he's kind of caught up in trying to make the play, make the play, make the play. But his composure will speak volumes as the weeks to come, though. He'll be all right.
Gotcha. All right.
Speaking of football, though, I don't know if you caught on any social media clips, but all around the nation, there's been these older men summer kind of leagues for football, and like the requirements is like 37 and up. So we talking high school team back in the 1900s. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the last time you had some pads on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't get drafted. He wasn't on no Division three and none of that. You know what I'm saying? This is where you're at.
Yeah.
But listen, the highlights and the trash talk have been pure gold on the little clips I've been catching. But listen, there've been some injuries too. A lot of old niggas 30 old, bro.
Yeah, man.
NFL practice is totally different from what you did before you got here. Like,
Hmm.
you know, these niggas was Popeyes yesterday and shit. Just showing up. Think it's gonna be just I remember how to do this. Listen, it's okay to just watch the games.
Yeah.
It's like it's okay to just pick up the controllers, man. That's what we're doing at this age. It's all right,
Safe.
bro. You ain't got nothing to prove no more, brother. You know
No.
what I'm saying? But I seen a couple of blindside hits, a couple of legs go bent the wrong way and shit. Like the low lights
Mm.
is bad. You know what I mean? But the highlights is dope. You know what I mean? But after that age, like, man, if you're not getting that moves to do it, you gotta let it go, man.
Yeah.
Gotta let that pain go.
I agree. I could see if dudes was putting money in a pot for like the championship or something like that, but this is just for like recreation. I'm
I'm
good,
good.
man.
I'm good on that.
I got
I'm
golf
good on that.
clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that, man.
And on my last little football tidbit, I don't know if you heard, but the Minnesota Vikings got a new cheerleader for this upcoming season. You seen anything about this?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Um, they have invited two male cheerleaders to the squad. And hey, I mean, that's cool. To each his own.
Mm-mm.
Listen here. Last season, there wasn't much cheerleader coverage.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting from Scott Hansen. I wasn't getting on Fox. I wasn't getting on CBS. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might have been a flash. We don't get to see the halftime shows outside the Super Bowl. So the
Mm-hmm.
cheerleaders don't really get that much airtime. I really don't hope they don't increase coverage because of the new team members. I like the amount of coverage I was getting before. That's what I'm saying. Which wasn't much. So so please, man, just keep the coverage as you had it, and to each his own. To each his own.
Gotcha. No, I agree, man. I agree. I see they got Adam Thielen back, so that's a nice little reunited situation.
Just gonna help him out. Help him out for sure.
Yeah, yeah, man. In other breaking news, man, it seems like a contract has been signed between Jake Paul and Javante Davis. A lot of questions about the different weight classes that both these guys are in.
I don't get it. Like I get it. Money's involved. I understand that. But right after the money part, it's like I don't know what Davis is doing. I don't know why he
Yeah,
signed on for this. I know he's having legal issues with the missus. I don't know if he's going to be available for this fight. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But they got it slated for the 14th of November. It's going to be on Netflix. I just don't like they're going at a catch weight of 195. He was 135. Like Paul's already 200 mark. Like Tank is a strong dude, but someone naturally 50 pounds plus more than you might hit a little harder. Just due to sheer weight. Like, you know what I mean? I don't I don't know. I know skill versus brawn is gonna kind of be the match here, but listen, I'm happy it's on Netflix. Happy I got Netflix still. Happy it's gonna be free. I'm saying outside of that, I made the best man win. I just hope it's entertaining and not like a mockery of the sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm. So
What's your thoughts though?
I understand catch weight, and then for those of you who don't know what catch weight means, it's a term used in combat sports such as boxing or mixed martial arts to describe a weight limit that does not adhere to the traditional limits. So you got like middleweight, featherweight, stuff like that. This is an agreed upon weight, or in some cases, it can be a range of weight. With the two weights you just gave, right? 200 for Jake Paul, 135 for Tank. I mean,
What are we doing?
I'm
Like,
yeah, I'm just trying to understand. I'm hoping there's a range here. I'm really hoping there's a range that makes sense for this fight to happen. I don't know,
I don't
man.
need it.
I
Like
don't.
I didn't see anybody asking for this. I just
Yeah.
don't I don't know. Like hey, a bag's a bag. This is the sport you play. If they're paying me for the sport, I practice and train it. Who am I to judge? Right?
So this is why I love UFC. This is exactly why I love USC, because, and you got to respect Dana White. It got to make sense for the sport. Always, though he loves the money. He's always going to be about the bag, but it's got to make sense for the sport.
Every time.
This one right here, outside of the notoriety, don't see how this makes sense for the sport. But
Speaking speaking of UFC, I know you are a
mhm.
big fan. You are knee deep in the UFC world. But there was some slander this past week. That were good a ringside announcer these days, Mr. Cormier. He was on Club Shay Shay. I mean, they got the chit chatting, and Danny says that listen, back then John Jones would have went up to heavyweight. He wasn't beating him. The fact that he went down, he thinks, you know, was why John Jones caught him what he caught him.
Mm.
It's a true statement.
DC's got to let it go. Gotta let it go, man.
He said it's over. With.
Like,
Hmm.
let me first off, all respect to DC. What he's done for wrestling, for UFC, amazing guy. What he's done as an announcer, even better. But the man beat you on smack. Like,
Yeah, by the
like
way,
your man did a line and then got in the ring with you and still beat you. So you really can't say that and then look at what he did when he did go up to heavyweight. And not to say that, the gentleman that he fought was the same skill level as DC, but that's a very grandiose statement to make when you're retired. And I know John Jones has got to sit and laugh about all the people that say, "Oh, I would have beat him," or "This would have happened." Shoulda, coulda, wouldas, man. That's all they are. They're statements. They're slander, but it's not facts. I don't think that's true.
yeah, I didn't believe it when I seen it. But hey, Club Shay Shay, he be having people say shit. They didn't think they was gonna say it anyway. So I can't get too mad at him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's two other battles this past week? that also nobody asked for. Um, Cameron Omar Gooding, the actor. I'm not sure why, but so started from a very small verbal typo by Cam. He said his name, but he added the junior at the end. You know, mistaking the full moniker for his brother's name. Omar Cuban Gooding Jr. Hey, it happens. I be forgetting their brothers. And I got this and the only niggas I know with the last name Gooding. That's my bad too. You know? But Omar took offense to this. So he went off with a few actual diss tracks coming at Cam. Lo and behold, Omar still got a couple dollars on him. So studio was all right, beat was all right, the bars was all right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, nigga, acting as a rapper when you can really rap is it's a cool little niche. So Cam, Cam, full time Harlem nigga. He found a way to get back at this now new op in his life. So what Cam did was he had his people call his people and book him to do a movie out in Miami. Hey, Omar said, yo, paying gig to act? Cool, I'm an actor. Sign me up. Cam pays for the flight, pays for the hotel, give him a couple racks to do a couple scenes. And then just to exploit the back scenes of the movie prep. Saying, nigga, I paid you to do what I told you to do. Now I'm doing it my own footage because you signed off on it. Gave the finger and shit. I'm like, yeah, like paying to laugh at people is a whole nother level of
Yeah,
that's a
he
whole
made his
nother level.
Yep.
And level paid his top tier. But hopefully that was it. Hopefully they ended on that note. I don't need any more tracks. I don't need
No.
any more fake movies I'm never gonna go see.
No.
But yeah, man. Cam Cam gonna out petty you every time.
Every time.
And the last unknown, unwanted match I came across this week. If you don't know, Rampage Jackson of old UFC fame has a son, uh, Raja Jackson. He's 25. He's kind of following his father's footsteps as far as training MMA wise. But there was a moment. What was it on the 20? Maybe 3 days ago now. He attacked a wrestler, Stuart Smith, while Stuart was in the middle of an actual fight. But it wasn't like a scripted part of the show. He went now as a fan watching wrestling, you assume everything within these 4 ropes is all professional banter. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody jumps in and really starts fighting, it's that gray area of wow, these are some really good acting hits. Wow, I didn't even see
Yeah.
that blood packets splatter.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think that was his real tooth that just went flying. Someone's got to get it and stop it. You know what I mean? So Raja jumped in and beat dude up mid fight, all because pre-fight, the wrestler like smashed a can on his head. It was like, yo, man, you gotta buy into it. And Raja don't speak wrestling as far as Hollywood and acting shit out. When he reacts to hits that he gets hit with UFC shit. So he took it as disrespect. But what fucked me up was he didn't react in the moment. He sat on that and waited and waited and waited until he was in the stage going and give him real hits. Like dude ended up getting like a concussion, lost some teeth. Like it was nasty, man. I don't know how he bounces back from this, other than thank God he's Rampage's son, and that might be your co-sign. So like, yeah, he's crazy. I raised him. Y'all know me, right? We apologize as a unit. We'll never do this again. But I really think, dude, we're under pressing charges and shit, bro.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, if you're trying to build a brand, that's definitely a terrible move because there's professionalism that comes with things. There always could have been another situation where maybe that could have became a thing, or to your point, if he just reacted in the moment and it was a real situation, then hey, listen. But regardless of anything, professionalism always has to come first if you're trying to build your brand. With everything that Rampage did, I would hope that in the back of his mind, he's trying to have his son have a better career than he did.
Word,
So hopefully he bounced back from this, but yeah, definitely not a good look.
word. But outside of that, man, it's Wednesday, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, I feel you, brother. Anything else before we get up out of here?
I think we're good on a Wednesday, broski.
All right, my dude. All right, y'all. Listen, we appreciate everybody hanging in there with us. Of course, IG and Facebook tried to do
Hating.
us dirty, but we still hung in there. Most of y'all should be following us on YouTube by now, so make sure you are following us. So whenever this happens again, because technology is just technology, right? Y'all always got YouTube as a backup, or you could just come to YouTube straight away.
Or not.
And usually we never have any issues on there. But once again, man, as we say every week, make sure you loving yourself, make sure you love yours, enjoy your life, wake up in the morning, praise whoever you praise, pour energy into yourself before you pour energy into anybody else. Put on those favorite sneakers, put on those favorite shoes, ladies. Wear that outfit you've been dying to wear. Tomorrow is not promised, y'all.
Big facts. Man.
All right.
Yeah, enjoy your
Listen,
Wednesday, brother.
yeah. Holiday weekends, y'all be safe. My Brooklynites, please be safe. Please keep it
Epa!
peaceful, y'all. All
Come
my
down.
people going to Juve, all my people going to Labor Day, man. Leave the weapons at home, please. Let's have a peaceful celebration of Caribbean life. We don't need to go out there and prove nothing to nobody. If you're out there at any of the fetes, any of the parties, please be safe, y'all. Keep your head on the swivel. But enjoy at the same time. And we'll see y'all same time next week.
Yes, sir.
Later.